Today, I'm going to show you the easiest and fastest way to connect Slack and n8n. We'll walk through sending messages, receiving, and even set up an AI agent that we can chat with in Slack. So first of all, you're going to go to api.slack.com and you'll see a screen like this. You'll click Create New App and do it from scratch. You'll give it any name you want, and then you select your workspace. This new workspace I created here from scratch is called Automation, so I'll choose that one. I'll click Create App, and we landed on this page with a bunch of app credentials that you don't have to worry about for now. Back in n8n, we have this section for sending messages where we trigger the workflow manually, and then the send a message node gets triggered. And so we'll need a credential to connect with. So click Create New Credential, and here's where we have our access token. It's basically like the password that connects our n8n to our Slack account and gives it access to use it. So we're going to go back to our app and go to OAuth and permissions. And here's where your OAuth token will be. You probably don't see this yet because you have to scroll down and go to Scopes. And here is where you add in the specific permissions that this bot has. For example, if you want it to be able to read all the channels in your workspace, you need to give it this permission. If you want it to be able to send messages, you have to give it the chat write permission. So I gave it these permissions here, but you can hop in here and give it whatever permissions you want depending on your use case. Once you do that, you can come back up here, click this button and click Allow. Then it's going to give you your OAuth token that you can copy and paste into this field. And once you click Save, you'll see connection tested successfully. So we're good to go. Now let's choose a channel from this list. You can choose any channel you want. We're just going to test this node real quick by sending a text message that says hello. So we'll execute the step and we get this error that says not in channel. That means our bot is not in the channel that we selected here. So let's go back to our Slack and we'll just mention the bot, send that off, and then we'll get this little notification to add them or do nothing. And so we'll add them. Now they're actually in the chat, so we can try this out again. And there we go, it's sent. And there we have our bot talking in this chat. Okay, now that we have the bot successfully sending messages, let's have it receive messages. So open up the Slack trigger and you'll get this webhook URL at the top. You'll copy this, and in your app, you'll go to event subscriptions and make sure it's turned on. Then you'll paste that test URL there. And there's going to be an error. Your URL didn't respond with the value. So back in our Slack trigger, we want to make sure our credential is selected, first of all, and then execute the workflow so that it's watching for new events. Then you're going to retry and it should say verified. Once it's verified, anytime the bot receives an event, it's going to send a post request to our n8n workflow, which is going to trigger this Slack trigger here. So we have to subscribe to certain events, like when the bot is mentioned, when a chat is sent, or when a channel is created, stuff like that. In our case, we're just going to do an app mention. So we'll save that, go back to our Slack trigger and make sure the trigger is on the bot/app mention. And then we're going to watch the Let's Chat channel and we'll execute this step. Now in the Let's Chat channel, we're going to mention the bot. Well, first of all, we'll just say hello. Nothing happens because we didn't mention the bot. But once we do mention the bot, we'll see the trigger gets executed. There we go. And we have our chat here. So now that we can send messages and receive messages, let's tie it all together and make a little workflow. We're going to drag this Slack trigger down and connect it to our AI agent so that anytime we receive a message from Slack, it's going to be sent straight to this AI agent that's going to then send its output back to Slack via this respond node. So now we'll do execute workflow so that our trigger is watching for new events. In Slack, we're just going to ask, how are you, to the bot. The event was received, the agent is thinking, and it responded. And it said, hi, I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. How about you? By the way, if you want to make this production ready, all you would have to do is change out the test URL for the production URL in the event subscriptions area here. So we'll change this out real quick and we'll make sure the workflow is active. Now we can just chat with the agent and not have to execute the workflow every time. See. So if you guys liked this video and found it helpful, then please like the video and subscribe to the channel. It really helps me out. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.